me show y'all how to slow it down.
Hello everyone, my name is Chanikamat. You can call me Tim. I'm 21 years old. I'm student at Sunnanha Rajpath University. Today I would like to tell you in 1951 to 55 Sarabhai house located in the city of Ahmedabad, country India. The Sarabhai house is a private residence on a lot 82 hectare 20 acres. It in the city of Ahmedabad. Nestled among the greenery of the earth, the house doesn't have direct contact with the city urban fabric, so the design responds to national element and family needs. Designed by Le Corbusier. Designed by Swiss France architects. Name is Le Corbusier. During the post-war period, it is an early example of Le Corbusier's brutalist praise, in which he experiments with the possibility of explore concrete and brick to develop an approach that was responsive to the reality of architecture. Production from his modular concept, which takes which climatic features. For example, Bizet Soleil is to develop a building suitable for the program and climate. Moreover, the application for use in modern and international forms. The design presents detailed cultural response to the daily rituals and practice of wealthy Indian household through a set of space that allow for the continuation of traditional lifestyle. Also, the balance of modernity and identity reflects the connect after the colonial period. The building is oriented to align with the southwest monsoon winds, allowing it to make maximum use of the cooling winds. That's also essential in Ahmedabad's harsh climate. The C-shaped organization of pan elements creates a distinction between the open areas for public use towards the north and the open areas for private use towards the south. The residential facilities were intended for Manorama Sarabhai, a widow, and her two sons. Accordingly, the design provides of the receipt of different semi-private and private space that can address the various needs of the family. The main house can be seen as two private blocks that can be completely cut down to 4 private space for relative. The design of the Sarabhai house reflects a combination of the fundamental building materials of brick and concrete. The surface remains underground, and the tools of the material as well as its construction is worn on the exterior facade. The harmony between these two contrasting materials also reflects a desire to marry the traditional with the modern, as also conceived in other projects of the same time. The design offers a series of concrete walls at the roof structure, which are supported by reinforced brick walls. At the Sarabhai house, the concrete walls are combined with the rankings of brick solid to create a hybrid structure that is well suited to both the climate and the construction industry in India. The series of walls running along the depth of the building is capped with a concrete band that acts as another layer of sun barriers. The voltage plays further help in defining the division of the interior space without use of wall. Simple proportional system defines the organization of the various plan and sectional elements in the traditional sections. The height of the space is developed in relation on the width of the walls. This system further defines the depth of the internal and external space framed by this wall, bringing the whole composition to cohere as one, or aspects of the house, from the elements of the window to the distribution of doors and windows along a wall, as well as the master stone flooring pattern, are governed by a singular proportional system defined by Le Corbusier. Modular, the various elements of the design come together to establish the right style of the occupants based on cultural patterns. The ability to identify the space throughout the day allows for various activities to proceed, and the house to serve as an integral part of this daily routine. Trust architecture provides a combination of landscape design and environment construction of building blocks and plant variety, which have various including criteria that define the private-public characteristics of different areas and private sectors. This building focuses on contouring the southwest monsoon. Also, the connection between beauty and the surrounding landscape is used to maintain altitude and use simple materials and styles. The use of satellite elements emphasizes the nature of the surrounding landscape that both floors complements each other. Concrete links are flat and horizontal form of some bit link to the vertical of the surrounding tree. The private areas along the southwest of the building are divided by an axis that connects the rooftop provision with the ranges, organic spaces, swimming pool. These elements form the ideal landscape of activities is the summer and connect the build floor to this private landscape. The rooftop pavilion in the evening beach and giant slider connects the rooftop pavilion and the inventing swimming pool and the greenery beyond in the summer evening and the greenery beyond in the summer evening. They could either venture down the side and take a dip in the cooling water reflex and formal quality of the iconic gentlemanly 18th century architectural scale astronomical instrument in northern India. My son's children Paris, France, 1955, a residential facility in the suburbs of Paris exports similar material and forms to Sarabhai house voltage system behind concrete structure. The structure is conceived as a series of walls that bring southwest monsoon winds to all areas while maintaining privacy. The continuity of the walls towards the south is interrupted by semi-private verandas. Access to the two private wings continues from the connecting north-south section that acts as the pivotal axis. The scale and nature of the bi-story on the southern facade reflects the quality of the shade, arcades of vertical ski and other similar traditional Indian structures. The vortex system used for the building also offers opportunity for controlling the internal climate. The undulating tops of the concrete walls are fine, which serve to create a rooftop garden which increase thermal mass as reduce heat gain. The vortex interiors further allow of easy flow of cool monsoon air through the interior. In addition, the shade, verandas, and coolback matlats stone add to the passive cooling system. The opening of the doors in the evening allow a cool breeze to flow to the sleeping areas. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.